Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be comparing two handbags that are very similar in size and style, but by two different designers. One is the MCM bag, the other one will be my Neverfull in the GM size. Real quick though, as I mentioned in my prior video, the LV City bag from Louis Vuitton, I ended up returning that handbag. I bought it on Poshmark pre-loved and it smelled horrible. It had cracks all over the trim of the handbag, so I ended up contacting back the seller and let them know that this bag, as lovely as it looks and as lovely as she packages, it is not something I would want to keep because it was not as described. The cracks on it were not disclosed, so Poshmark let the seller know as well that I wasn't good 3 days, and she went ahead and returned my money back and sent me a label to send it back. So that bag has gone back to its original home, and I'm pretty bummed about it because now I have to look for another one, which I did find one about a week ago, so I will probably do a review on that handbag. But anyways, back to this video. It's going to be on, like I said, two handbags. The Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM, which is this one here, and I have it in its dust bag, so one sec. And my MCM Liz. I was kind of using my GM a few days ago, so that's why it's not in its dust bag. But I have my MCM Liz large here. My GM does not have the pouch, so I'm not going to do a pouch comparison. This is the MCM Liz pouch. It's pretty big. I do use it as a clutch, and I really like it when it's like going out somewhere or just kind of grab and go or dinner with the girls. With COVID and this pandemic, that is not happening, sadly, but it was before. So as far as size, they seem to be about the same. Let me actually take out all the stuff inside of it. Okay. I will say that just carrying it like this, the MCM Liz is heavier than the Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM. This is how this wears. I use it both ways. I use it like this, or I close both sides, and I use it like that. Well, sorry, I have carried a lot in here, and it does weigh heavy on the shoulder, but it's not often that I carry a lot of stuff in here. It's just occasionally. I use it mainly for if I'm going to be out and about shopping, which again, that doesn't happen because of COVID, but that's normally when I would use it. Or if I have to go somewhere and I need to carry a lot of stuff, that's when I use this bag. Or I use my Liz. So that's how this one wears. And this is how the Liz wears. Same, I wear it this way, or I close the sides. So this is what it looks like when it's closed. And this is, hopefully you can see. So even when they are closed, they look very similar in size and shape. I am a lot more careful with my LV than I am with my MCM because it's like I have not babied this. There's been some water has been around it, no big deal. Actually, when my sister had my niece, this was like the bag that I packed with my stuff to just grab and go when she went into labor, so that I was there, you know, first baby in the family and my first niece, so I had to be there, and I was so happy. Anyways, this is a reversible handbag, in case you didn't know. So turn it around. To use it this way just because it is white and I don't want to dirty it, but you have the option to wear it either way. So by doing so, it looks like you own two different handbags. It's actually really cute this way. Makes the red pop. I just like it the other way, and I feel like it'll stay cleaner by using it the red outside and the black and white inside. And the LV is not reversible. You can turn it inside out. I have done so to clean it, but it's not a reversible handbag, so avoid doing that unless you truly have to clean it like mine. I think this is from, let me check. This is 2008? No. Yes, 2008. So it has some wear, like a little bit of dirtiness inside. That just happened from, I believe it was a makeup. One of my bags that I ended up throwing in there when that was open, so that was my bad. I use this bag a lot, and I somehow still have my little taped or plastics on here. Unlike the LV, there's a tag that has 2 letters and 4 numbers. This one has in the front, and it has letter, number with like a line over it, and then 2 more numbers. That's how they're different, and I'm going to measure them. Actually, this matches my cardigan or duster, whatever you want to call it. So from side to side, the MCM measures, going from 0, it's about 17 and a half on the bottom, and the LV is like 16, about 16. That's how long it is from the bottom. Now, I'm going to measure, I maybe should have sat down, but I decided to do this video standing up. Try to start here. It's about 13 inches from top to bottom. And my MCM list is same, 13 from top to bottom. Now I'm going to lay it flat, the longest side. So I'm going to start here. It's about 22 and a half from side to side. And Ms. Neverfull here is trying to balance myself with my leg. 22 side to side. The handle drop. It's about 9 inches from top to bottom. And Ms. Liz bag over here. It's like almost 10 inches. So it's slightly longer handle on the Liz than there is on the LV. Yeah, you can kind of tell, see how the LV is sticking out more than the Liz. But yeah, with basically the exact same thing. They both have adjustable I forget what you call this, but like these little drawstrings They both do it. They also both have the option to seal it at the top. This one seals like this, and the lids, the drawstrings themselves have, you can just clip them, and that will seal this side to side instead of this way like the LV does. I will say that the wear over time is better on the MCM lids than it would be on the LV GM. Just because this trimming here, you have to be really careful. It can start cracking if it feels a little dry. I believe I have one tiny crack right here. Only when I bend it you can see it. I don't know if you can see it from here. Besides that, there's nothing else with it. I have seen people say that the corners get really rubbed. Mine are really good, but I try not to place it on the floor or anything like that. And as far as the lids that I've seen, like used ones, it's just dirty. That's really what their issue is. I have not seen any that are tear or ripped or falling apart. Oh, price. This one, I believe now you can buy them for $1,580 or at least over $1,500. So it's really pricey. I remember when they used to be like, what, $800 back in the day? But we all know LV bumps up the price every time and every year. They resell in the pre-loved market for still about $1,000, even for a PM in a good condition. So if you really want one and you want it to be perfect, you're probably better off just saving your money and buying it brand new, and you will get the pouch now that matches the handbag, instead of buying it pre-loved and saving what, $200 if you buy it pre-loved. The lids, I actually have a video, I think it was my first video, and I talk about how I bought this bag from Overstock. Yes, Overstock, shockingly enough. I was shopping for other things, came across it, and now I go back to the website and they sell Prada, they sell MCM, even Burberry handbags I've seen on there, and they are authentic. They also have their warranty, and I got like an amazing deal with this. I had found it pre-loved on Mercari, I think. I don't remember. And I had paid $500. The seller had said it was a large. When it was going to get shipped to me, because I paid $500 for it, it did not have a pouch, but it did have the dust bag. It was sent to Poshmark. Poshmark received it and said, hey, the bag is as described. However, the bag is not a large. It's actually a small. Do you still want it? I was like, no, I want to stop the transaction. I wanted the large, so they sent that bag back. And then like a week or two later, that's when I found this one on Overstock. And there's also actually a MCM store about 20 minutes from here. And I have taken this bag in there, and the girl that usually helps me with my purchases there has checked it out for me. I've got authenticated by 2 companies and it hasn't passed as authentic, so we are good on that. So anyways, I believe the retail price for this now is $775. I could be wrong, but that was about, I think that's what I remember what I saw last time. $775 or $785, something like that for this size. I have seen them on Poshmark and Mercari for about $500, $400 with no pouch. Pre-loved. But like I said, you can find really good deals on other websites, new. I believe when this bag first came out, from when the girl was telling me, the one that works at the store near me, I believe she said they were like $500 or $400 and something a few years back, and now they bumped up the prices just because it's such a high demand handbag. And I believe it comes in 3 colors: the red, tan color, and black, and they're all reversible. And yes, this Neverfull comes in the monogram, the Azure and the Ebony Demir. So there's 3 colors of this version here. Anyways, whichever bag you want to go with, I mean, this is half the price of this bag, and to me, in my opinion, this is more durable than this bag would be. The straps, I will say, are thicker here than they are here, so that's why it kind of feels better, or it carries better on your shoulder than this one would, because this is really heavy. It kind of just pushes down, and this one seems to be pretty stable just because of the thicker straps. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you own either of these bags, let me know your thoughts about it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.